Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to Chapel Hill and beautiful Human Memorial Stadium, the home field of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
There's a 1st and 10 play. The RPO caught it to the right. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver, but they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pocket breaking down, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. It's going to bring up 4th down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Tries to get it to the running back. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Looking to chuck it again. On the move now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Running for the end zone, running right up the gut. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, he came close to putting his ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
But to cap off an opening drive like this on a 3rd down touchdown pass is such a satisfying way to start a game. The offense has set the tone. Now, bring out the defense. It's their turn.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That one moves the ball to the 16.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Dropping back, it's Sharp. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Fires it to the wideout. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
You finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Short throw complete to the tight end. Touchdown, North Carolina. That's how you finish a play.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. It's across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And now the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Run it out of the shotgun. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Back to throw. It's Sharp. A short completion of the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the catch. It's Thorne. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And the back now goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He flips it to the back across the middle, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered, and then once the back has the ball, the speed to be able to bring him down. Now it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. The ball is picked off. He could go. He's at the 50. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. It's North Carolina in front, Kirk. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Smith. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. He'll toss it to the back. Right through. And that run produces a decent gain.
What a play by this defense. It strung the quarterback out on the pitch. Did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
Quick throw to his receiver. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. Oh, it's snapped to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed.
Looking deep down the right side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Bootleg looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Football comes out. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. An inside move now from the shotgun. Breaking free at midfield. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the over. There's too much on that ball.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field. It's Smith. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. A quick throw complete to the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Scanning the field. It's sharp. A deep shot to the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Handing off on the draw play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? 1st and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
To throw, it's Smith. Launching one to the end zone. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. A quick juke. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Now it's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Over the middle, it's Webb. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game home just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this 2nd half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And it's taken right around the 35. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. It's a shotgun run call. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. To throw, it's Smith. He's running out of time here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's caught. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. The Longhorns pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Looking to throw yet again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quick throw, testing the middle. And the pass is batted down, but there's a penalty marker out on the play. So let's check that out. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. To throw, it's Sharp. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Could take it all the way. Past the 50. At the 30 now. Past the 10. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. And the Tar Heels line it up with 1st and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And on 2nd and goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
Looking for 6. Touchdown, UNC. They continue to roll up the score.
And they get the touchdown here, but let's circle back to the start of this drive. This is why good field position is so critical. They start this drive in good field position, and it puts the defense under immediate pressure from the start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Looking downfield. It's sharp. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The screen pass complete to the running back. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
On the move now. He's hit as he throws it. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going. And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. They start the 4th quarter with a pass. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion.
What's another incompletion? Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Finding space at the 20. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to pass. It's Sharp. Pass rush closing in. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Backed up to the 10-yard line at 2nd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep down the left side. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Chewing clock with the running game. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Smith. The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch in space. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Oh, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets...
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Caught quickly. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. On the ground, it's Thorne. Gets the first and still running. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. A draw to the back. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run the option. And now it's fumbled. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.